Have you ever woken up from a dream where you were walking through a magnificent castle you'd never seen before? Or maybe you found yourself in a bustling marketplace in a foreign country you've never visited. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing mysteries of human consciousness: why we dream of places we've never been. In the next few minutes, we'll explore the fascinating science behind these mysterious dream locations, uncover what your brain is actually doing while you sleep, and reveal why these unknown places might be more familiar than you think. Stick around, because what you're about to learn might completely change how you think about your dreams. Let's start with the basics. You're not imagining things. This really happens to most people. Studies show that up to 95% of dreamers report experiencing locations in their dreams that they've never physically visited. These aren't just random backgrounds either. Dream researchers have found that these places often feel incredibly real and detailed. Think about your own dream experiences. Maybe you've dreamed of ancient temples with intricate carvings you could never have imagined, futuristic cities with architecture that doesn't exist yet, cozy cottages in landscapes you've never seen, underground caverns with impossible geometry. The fascinating part? These places often feel more real than reality itself. You can remember the texture of the walls, the smell of the air, even the way the light fell through the windows. But here's the kicker. Your brain created all of this from scratch while you were unconscious. So what's actually happening in your brain when you dream of these mysterious places? The answer lies in understanding how dreams are constructed. The default mode network. During REM sleep, your brain's default mode network becomes incredibly active. This network, which includes the medial prefrontal cortex and posterior cingulate cortex, is responsible for self-referential thinking and memory consolidation. But here's where it gets interesting. It's also the same network that's active when you're daydreaming or imagining scenarios. Memory fragmentation and recombination. Your brain doesn't create dream locations out of thin air. Instead, it takes fragments of memories, pieces of places you've seen in movies, photos you've scrolled past on social media, architectural details you've noticed in passing, and recombines them in novel ways. It's like your brain is playing the ultimate remix game with your visual memories. The hippocampus, your brain's GPS. The hippocampus, which normally helps you navigate real spaces, becomes incredibly active during dreams. But instead of mapping real locations, it's creating entirely new spatial relationships. This is why dream locations can feel so coherent and navigable, even though they're completely fictional. Visual processing centers. Your visual cortex remains active during REM sleep, processing these reconstructed images as if they were real. This explains why dream visuals can be so vivid and detailed. Your brain is literally seeing these places, even though your eyes are closed. Now that we understand the mechanics, let's talk about the sources. Your brain is constantly collecting visual information, even when you're not consciously paying attention. Media consumption. Every movie you've watched, every video game you've played, every photograph you've seen, they're all stored as visual fragments in your memory. Your dreaming brain accesses this vast library and creates new combinations. That medieval castle you dreamed about, it might be a blend of scenes from 3 different fantasy movies, a documentary about European architecture, and a photo from your friend's vacation. Peripheral vision memories. Research shows that your brain stores far more visual information than you consciously remember. That building you glimpsed from a car window, the restaurant you walked past but never entered. These peripheral memories become building blocks for dream locations. Archetypal spaces. Some dream locations tap into what psychologists call archetypal spaces, universal human experiences of shelter, danger, comfort, and mystery. Caves, forests, mountaintops, and underground passages appear in dreams across cultures because they represent fundamental human experiences and fears. Childhood memories. Your brain often uses childhood memories as templates, then modifies them beyond recognition. That mysterious house in your dream might be your childhood home, but with different rooms, colors, and layouts that your sleeping brain has invented. These mysterious places aren't just random neural firing. They often carry deep psychological significance. Emotional landscapes. Dream locations frequently reflect your emotional state. Feeling anxious, you might dream of maze-like buildings or unstable structures. Feeling hopeful, your brain might construct bright, open spaces with beautiful vistas. The landscape of your dreams is often the landscape of your emotions. Problem-solving spaces. Sometimes unfamiliar dream locations serve as neutral ground for your mind to work through problems. By placing you in a completely new environment, your brain removes the constraints of familiar spaces and allows for more creative thinking. Symbolic representation. Many dream theorists believe that unknown places represent aspects of yourself that you haven't fully explored. That hidden room in your dream house might represent untapped potential, while that foreign city could symbolize your desire for adventure or change. Not everyone dreams of unfamiliar places in the same way. Cultural background, personal experiences, and individual brain differences all play a role. Cultural influences. Your cultural background heavily influences your dream architecture. Someone from Japan might dream of different architectural styles than someone from Morocco, even when both are dreaming of unknown places. Your cultural visual vocabulary shapes your dream construction. Individual creativity. People with higher levels of visual creativity tend to have more elaborate and novel dream locations. Artists, architects, and designers often report particularly vivid and complex dream spaces. Travel experience. Interestingly, people who have traveled extensively often report dreaming of places that feel foreign but familiar, as if their brain is creating variations on places they've actually been. Understanding why you dream of unfamiliar places can have practical benefits for your waking life. Dream journaling. Keeping a dream journal can help you identify patterns in your dream locations. Are you frequently dreaming of certain types of spaces? This might provide insight into your emotional state or subconscious desires. Creative inspiration. Many artists, writers, and designers use their dream locations as inspiration for their work. Architecture firms have even been known to base building designs on spaces that appeared in dreams. Lucid dreaming. Understanding how your brain constructs dream locations can help you become more aware when you're dreaming, potentially leading to lucid dreaming experiences where you can consciously explore these mysterious places. The phenomenon of dreaming about unfamiliar places reveals something profound about human consciousness and creativity. The creative brain. These dreams demonstrate your brain's incredible capacity for creativity and spatial reasoning. Even while you're unconscious, your mind is actively constructing complex, navigable environments that feel completely real. The interconnected mind. Your dream locations show how interconnected your memories and experiences really are. Nothing in your dreams appears in isolation. Every element is connected to something you've experienced, seen, or felt. The mystery continues. While we've made significant progress in understanding dreams, there's still so much we don't know. Why do some people remember their dream locations vividly, while others forget them immediately? Why do certain architectural elements appear repeatedly across different dreamers? These questions keep researchers busy and remind us that the human mind still holds many secrets. The next time you wake up from a dream set in a place you've never been, remember that you've just experienced one of the most remarkable capabilities of the human brain. Your sleeping mind has taken fragments of your visual experiences and woven them into entirely new worlds, complete with their own geography, architecture, and atmosphere. These mysterious dream locations aren't just random neural activity. They're windows into your creativity, your emotions, and your deepest psychological processes. They remind us that even in sleep, the human mind is endlessly creative, constantly building new worlds from the raw materials of memory and imagination. Now, I want to hear from you. In the comments below, describe the most vivid, unfamiliar place you've ever dreamed about. Was it a building, a landscape, or maybe an entire city? What details do you remember and how did it make you feel? And here's a challenge. Tonight, before you go to sleep, spend a few minutes thinking about the places you've encountered today, the buildings you've seen, the rooms you've been in, the landscapes you've passed by. See if you can spot any of these elements in your dreams tonight. If you found this video fascinating, you'll love our deep dive into lucid dreaming techniques. That video is linked right up there. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss our explorations into the mysteries of human consciousness. Sweet dreams, and remember, the most amazing places might be the ones you visit while you're asleep.